So here's the inside of the PS2. Looks like it has 80 to 86, 10 megahertz. There's the memory, 30 pin sims. Focus. Hard drive up here, floppy drive. What else? Alright, so I'm going to replace all the cables and the hard drive. I have a brand new, just opened I think it's a 3 gigabyte, 3.2 gigabytes, and also this 540, if it works, and maybe find a math coprocessor for that, and whatever other upgrades I could find. I think I might be able to upgrade these by soldering in higher density chips. I have a whole tube of, well, here's the hard drive. I might have to replace this cable another day, because this is not an IDE hard drive, this is an MFM hard drive. I have not seen these in a long time, but that's what it looks like. 30 megabytes. Well, it looks like everything decided to work today. The problem I had yesterday was the floppy drive cable was connected on the B part, not the A part. The twisted pair at the end. Anyway, I went online, downloaded the IBM Model 25 diagnostics and starter discs. I also have in my collection original boot discs for 6.22 and 3.11 Windows. Lots and lots of extra discs. This only takes the 3.5. Alright. Let's try the boot disk. The starter disk. Version 1.0. It looks like it might be reading it. Just get a blinking cursor. It's not locked up. Maybe I should read the instruction manual. E3G, there it is. PS2 maintenance manual. Oh, here we go. Upgradable post and BIOS. Using system utilities. Post overview. Okay, here it is. 381. So, with the dead battery, anything that was saved to that volatile memory chip would have been lost. I might have to load the BIOS completely. Okay, it's been here for what? 5 minutes, it's still not doing anything. I'm going to do a Control-Delete, see what that does. Otherwise, I probably just need to boot this. Yay! Look at that. This is the first time I've ever seen this kind of a display. I've never had the ability to make this disk. When these computers were very common, I had no way to download it, so this is kind of neat. Alright, so I need to reload the BIOS into the memory chip. And a problem with the non-volatile memory. That's because it's SRAM with a battery inside of it. Once the battery is dead, it forgets everything after it loses power. So I can probably just update it and keep power on using Control-Delete to reboot. Oh, do we need to pull that out? Let's see here. Oh, I labeled them backwards. That's why. Okay. I'm going to install the advanced diagnostics disk now. And enter. So what I did was change the directory to the floppy drive and then told it to display a list of files in that directory. dir /P allows you to pause. Each screen will load up to the top and pause so you can read it, and it doesn't just fly by so quickly. I guess these are all diagnostic tools. Let's try reboot. So I'm reading the instructions. It says get it to the C prompt and then hit Control Delete. As soon as the cursor moves to the upper right corner of the screen, hit Control Alt Insert. So get to the C prompt. Okay. So Control Alt, and I'm going to hit Delete and Insert. Oh, I got something different that time. I got a 38 space 301. Okay, now it says to do next. Control A. Wait a minute, I missed something here. Alright, let me try a different way. Ah, there we go. Wait, no. Dang it. Oh, locked up, it looks like. Okay. That's weird. Hello everyone, this is Pamperchew. Today, I finally got the IBM 25286 PS2 to work somewhat correctly. It has full color now, kind of. Still a little bit of trouble with the blue on the edge there, and of course the battery internally, the internal battery is dead, so it can't save its CMOS. Today I'm going to install a fresh copy of DOS 6.22, and then on top of that a copy of Windows 3.5 NT. I think it's the NT 3.5. I'll put the discs here really quick. So I have original Microsoft discs dated 1993. There's your DOS 6.22, and these are Windows 3.1, and this half here is 3.11, Windows for Workgroups. They might just be mislabeled on the disc, but they are 3.11. But I'm going to use something a little more modern. I have made copies of images downloaded from the internet. Got all the different versions of DOS. NT 3.51 and NT 4.0. I'm going to go ahead and boot up Windows now. And I'm going to back up one file that I made. So there's a total of 1 megabyte of memory. I will upgrade that later. I actually have brand new RAM chips, 4 C1004 chips. Error copying file. Make sure it's not write protected. What do we got here? No, it's not write protected. Whatever, I'll just get an image of it. So this is going to open the Paint program. Yeah, it goes. Yes, it is 141 kilobytes. The hard drive is a grand total of 20 megabytes. There it is. The IBM @%80286. Oops, I messed that. /0826 2017. Hamper Vuchu. Murpaz. Oh, there it goes. Alright, I set the auto config again, and this time I'm going to boot my old MS-DOS 6.22 utility disk. There we go. This is what I want to see. So it's asking me the date, and I don't think it'll go past. I don't think it'll go into the 2000s, but I'll try it. 120 year. Okay, so oops. I think it's 25th. (9/25/17). Invalid date. Okay. So let's say it's July 12th, 1988. Current time says that because it's been on for a minute and 46 seconds, so I'm going to put in 22. Let's go to CD CHECKIT directory. Check it. Let's check BIOS. CHEK, a basic input output system. And it should tell me about my BIOS. Enter a one-line description of this machine or return to exit. wicked fast. Where can we store this information? Let's just run the setup. Warning, CMOS RAM status shown. CMOS has lost power. Configuration is incorrect. Your battery is dead. Okay. Press space to continue. Oh. Hey, that's kind of cool. AT setup. Okay, so this is the configuration page for the CMOS. It has the date and time memorized still because I haven't shut it off. Once I shut it off, this will go back to a cleared state. So I can change floppy settings here. HDC, HDD. What's HDC mean? Okay. Oh, C drive and D drive. I got it. Alright. So it's stored in there now. LapLink. LapLink was software that lets you network two computers with the parallel and serial ports. It just made it easy to send data to a directory or some kind. LapLink Pro. Test computer, dial modem, remote install. How is that write protected? It thinks it's a 720K disk or something? Or did I just forget what write protected side switch, which side the switch needs to be on? Oh, I guess I just forgot. Okay. So today I'm going to install a fresh copy of DOS and Windows on the IBM PS2 Model 25 286. So I have a boot disk, DOS boot disk in there right now. It's starting up. So I have original DOS and Windows 3.0 disks, and I'm using the DOS install disk, the original ones, for this part. But I downloaded the Windows NT 4.0 off the internet, which I'll get to later. Just set up MS-DOS 3.3. So I just noticed these are upgrade disks. So I'll install 3.3 first. I'm deleting the partition on the hard drive, and now I'm going to create a primary DOS partition using the maximum size. This hard drive, I wrote it down, it's 920 cylinders. Okay, insert DOS disk into drive A when ready. Okay. Alright, so I started formatting the C drive. It is hard to see here, but this is Pampershoe channel at YouTube. We're getting close to the 3/4 point. This is a 30 megabyte hard drive, and I'm going to be installing well, let's see, DOS 5.0 first. Then I will run the 6.22 upgrade disks, and afterwards I will try Windows NT 3.51. This computer was in really bad shape when I found it. Okay, it's asking for a 11 character volume label. Let's call it underscore IBM PS2. There we go. IBM-PS2. Let's make this an interesting night. It'll be 12/31/1999 at 2300. All right. Alright, so now we're going to install the last version of DOS they made, 6.22. Like that. There, hard drive's clicking away now. So here is the Windows 3.1 installation set. The first three were DOS. That's now installed. The next few are the Windows 3.1. It's a 10 megahertz 286. Okay, so I got some better images, disk images off the internet, and after rewriting a handful of disks for Windows 3.11, I put in the first disk and I get an error message that says that the 286 doesn't support Windows 3.11. So I looked up online to see what it does support, and that would be Windows 2.11 or Windows 286. So I'm going to try that. I just finished writing disk number 6. Get this last one. And this is a scan disk I just did of the C drive. I have DOS 6.22 installed on here. Here's my current hard drive status with DOS 6.22 installed. It's a 30 megabyte drive, and DOS has taken up, looks like 6 megabytes, which is kind of a lot. Alright, let's do see if I'll do a defrag. Let's do the C drive. So this is what the defrag program looked like back in the late 80s, I guess. Configure. Alright, I'm going to attempt to run the setup on Windows 2.11. Oh, good. So it's saying detects appropriate options for your display, pointing device, additional memory. Oh, I probably should plug in the mouse and everything. That doesn't sound good. Okay. Let's run the setup for Windows. Okay. Try that again. Retry. So I have the mouse hooked up. I have the modem hooked up. Here's check it running. Shows I have a 8286, PS2 3286. Wait, and this up here says it's a Model 25. Okay. Coprocessor not present. I'm going to install that later. I'm going to do some benchmarking here before I attempt to install an operating system again. Transfer speed about 180 kilobytes per second. Average seek time a little over 40 milliseconds, and track seek is around 15. Alright, it's loading files this time. I formatted the C drive so there's nothing on it, booted a MS-DOS 5.0 disk, and then threw in the install disk for 2.11, and it's copying files over. Now there is no DOS on the hard drive. It booted off the floppy, but it's going to install Windows on the hard drive. Okay, I just rewrote the disk that it had a hard time reading. Insert utility disk 2. I skipped installing a printer, so it went from disk number 2 to disk 4. So that's this right here. That's there to keep the thing cool. I should put it up here. The internal fan don't work. So. Okay, now it wants the fonts disk. Disk number 5. Okay. And this is Windows 2.11. Thought I'd record the set of procedures because it is an unusual version. Let's see, it wants desktop applications disk now. Disk number 6. Disk 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And disk 7 is the last one. I'm guessing it's going to ask for that. Insert applications and write disk. Oh, it's still copying, I think, yeah. Okay, now I'm running memset. I have no idea what this is, but something about expanded memory. And Control X. Alright, so looks like it's installed. Let me reboot the computer. Man, look at that. Oh! Grouchy. Okay. Do not like that. I'm just gonna reboot again. But this time, let's use this disk. Alright, so I'm going to reinstall, actually I'm going to install DOS after installing Windows and see if that works, if I can boot Windows then. If that doesn't work, I will have to delete Windows and then reinstall it again, but that shouldn't be necessary. Alright, so it's done installing 6.22. I'm now rebooting and I'm going to load Windows like before. What I thought was the problem, something that Windows needed, like a DOS that was in the DOS system, wasn't finding it. So by loading DOS, it should be able to get what it needs. So DOWS, change directory, go to Windows, and Win. Is it gonna work? It's working. It's working. Nice. Okay. Do I have a mouse? Oh, I have a mouse? That was easy. Okay. Alright. So to get to this point, I have used 30 or so disks total. This is now Windows 3.11 installation. This is 6.22 and Windows 2.11. These are all my blank disks that I've reformatted a couple times now, and I have Windows installed. Has been altered since originally. So okay, yeah, that's perfect. I might try installing OS2. That's a 19 disk installation. So I have an extra unopened pack right here. So this is Windows 2.11. Okay. Get over here. Let's this is the contents of file abc.txt. Okay. Ooh, I have a calculator. Let's see, square root. That's not bad. It's not too slow on that. Of course, that's pretty simple stuff. Let's see what the calendar looks like. Special time. Card file. Clock. Should probably set the right time, huh? Here's a little demonstration with everything running. I'll get this color to come back. There we go. So you got your clock, notepad, calculator, and reversey.